Hello everyone and welcome back to episode 5 of our slow and immersive playthrough of Victoria 3 as Chile, going for an economic dominance or economic development game, just slowly progressing, building up our domestic economy and and possibly, building ourselves up into more of a regional leader, hopefully. We're in January 1856, so we've gone through 20 years of the game, and during that time we've quadrupled our GDP, tripled our literacy, increased our standard of living from about, I think, 8 or so to 11, so almost, I think, about plus 50% or so. We've increased our population to 1.17 million, so that's about 250, almost about 200,000 pops gained, and we've got 132,000 loyalists, 10,000 radicals. We have built up a domestic grain industry through wheat farms, domestic gold mining industry as much as we could, which is bankrolling the entire country, and then just build kind of a bit of iron, bit of tooling kind of livestock ranches, everything as we needed, some textile mills, some furniture factories. And at the very end of the last episode, we've finally gone into steel mills and motor industries and have built up at one level of railways in all of our 2 core states and 1 states that are being colonized. And we're building a level 2 railway in our capital state, given the continued need for infrastructure there, as well as continued need to prop up our motor industries a little bit. Yeah, well, actually, they're not profitable. Yeah, but so we need a little bit more demand for our engines. Politics-wise, we've, since the start, we've included Catholic Church and landowners to begin with, and then we've swapped out, maybe 5 years or so ago, swapped out landowners for industrialists. And we're currently bolstering industrialists. But generally speaking, Catholic Church remains the most powerful interest group in our nation, followed by industrialists, and then kind of everyone else. Armed forces have declined quite a bit. But overall, we do have a legitimate government. I think we're all in agreement on the way the country is developing. As you can see, the major interest groups are all loyal, which is all great. Intelligentsia has lost its loyalty, unfortunately, but otherwise, yeah, everyone's at least happy. In terms of laws, we've passed charity hospitals and then upgraded that to level 2 with pharmaceuticals. We have religious schools. We've passed dedicated police force. And then we've changed to national supremacy from cultural exclusion that we started with. Yeah, nothing else. No social security yet. Although perhaps we could start passing it. Got industrialists. We want to keep landowners on our side for now, I think. So let's... right, landowners. Yeah, we want to keep them on our side. We want the plus 10% aristocrat investment pool contribution, as our private sector has actually been doing some sensible things most of the time in developing the right industries. Go ahead and unpause, just let the game roll. We are progressing with colonization slowly but steadily here with Chilean Araucania and the Chilean Patagonia. In terms of research, I guess we focused mostly on production, and we got up to kind of railways, water tube boiler, all with the aim of developing our mining industry, especially as fast as we could, to get the atmospheric engine and then get the condensing engine pump, specifically for our gold mines, so we can get as much gold as we can out of the ground and use that to bankroll our country and stimulate the economy while keeping taxes at the lowest possible setting. And we even started paying our government bureaucrats a little more in wages. And we're still in a small surplus, despite, expansion expanding our construction sector, first of all, by 2, and then changing it production method to iron framed buildings, and we're still in surplus, so that's good. We're actually building railways in Santiago, as I mentioned, and then we'll raise our construction sector in Santiago to level 3, giving us 25 construction capacity, as we're starting to increasingly build buildings such as railways, which let me have a look here. Right, decrease construction sector. Where would we have railways? Industry, resources. No. How much construction do you need to build one railway? Let's just double check. Railway plus 800 construction. Things like steel mills are also 800. So we're trying to build some, I don't know, heavy industry or advanced industry. So we definitely need some more construction capacity to speed that up just a little bit. I don't think we want to speed that up too much, as we're actually kind of running out of population, to be honest, running out of workers. So we want to kind of slow that down and, let the population catch up with our kind of economy, the needs of our economy. To that end, we can actually also, for example, release some labor through switching train automation in our mines, for example, to, let's say, rail transportation for our iron mines. That will release some laborers into the labor force, back into the labor force. And we haven't even switched to all of our mines to the best production method. There we go. We have an inputs goods shortage now, transportation, but hopefully that will come online soon, 22 weeks. We do now have a little bit of a labor force here. Let's also try to do the same, say, with logging camps. Perhaps unemployed 2,000, but hopefully they will get re-employed soon. 26 or 34. We actually go ahead and build another rail. Oh wait, we actually have already another railway scheduled for Los Rios. So that's good. Let's see how this employment goes. We are growing population by 15,000 per year. Given current population is 1.2 and 900,000 are dependents, so it's about 25%. So a quarter to a third of this, so 4,000 to 5,000 would actually be gainfully employed. The rest are dependents. So yeah, it's not a lot, but it's getting better. 5,000 a year is kind of a new building a year, I would say. Right? For example, if we building our railways, right now it's level 1. We're employing 5,000 people. Yeah. 250 capitalists, 1,000 machinists, 750 clerks, and 3,000 laborers. Wooden passenger carriages. Oh, okay. We can actually get more transportation. Interesting. Let's get back to that. Let's read through this event. Raising concerns. The petite bourgeoisie have expressed their concerns about government decisions clearly favoring the interests of the industrialists. Choosing is always hard, not because the decision is difficult to make, but because the consequences can be a bit inconvenient. Rumors are spreading like smoke from a factory, staining the clear air of Chile with a dense and vicious poison. This needs to be addressed. Petite bourgeoisie gets urbanization concerns ignored. -1. I think that's okay. I mean, minus 10% loan interest, which we don't really need, plus 10% bureaucracy. That's okay. It is a sacrifice we're willing to make. Oh, hang on. Gold mines. What are they missing? Transportation. Okay, let's build. Okay, let's get the railways finished in 11 weeks. That will give us more transportation produced, and then we'll see if we want to switch to wooden passenger cars. cargo prioritization. That will give us more transportation, but it will consume 10 wood. Which is okay. Let's actually go ahead and switch to that right now. Right, we'll get more transportation. Oh look, we can actually get privately owned railways or government run railways. Unscaled modifiers plus 1 government shares. Okay, that's interesting. Predicted impact on weekly balance with full employment after good substitution plus 8. An increase in the... Okay. Very interesting. 400 bureaucrats minus 250 capitalists. Now we want this privately run. It is profitable. So good. Let's get this up to 7 weeks. I want to see what happens if we stop subsidizing this. Let's just have a look. What do we have? Experimental trains. Coal and 8 engines. Produces 25. Gives us 20 infrastructure. 25 generate pollution. Steam trains gives us 25 infrastructure. And a little bit, just a little bit more. So 5 more infrastructure and 5 more transportation. For doubling the coal use and just 2 more engines. What do we need for steam trains? Is invented steel railway cars. It's a level 3, 9 years. Okay. So that's some time away. We are currently researching quinine to where is it? Quinine? I don't know. I'll have a look how to actually pronounce that. Isolation of quinine allows it to be used as the most effective medicine against the harsh effects of malaria. We don't really need that, but it will let us raise our colonial affairs institution by 1 level and hopefully increase the speed at which we're colonizing by about 50%. So that's why we're doing it. Let's see. Transportation costs are pretty expensive, but 1 more week and we should be there. Boom. Here we are. Hopefully we actually get enough people working here. Industries. Yes. We're producing 40 engines. That's good. Okay. Steel mills. Good. Water tube boiler. More tools, more coal, fewer laborers. We have peasants available. Okay, here though, in Los Rios, for example, see everyone is again employed. Which tells me that we have scope for more automation here. More automation. Farms, tobacco plantations. Right. Branching out completed. Branching out was successfully completed. What is that? Branching out. Oh, was that maybe one of the journal entries that we're not really paying attention to those? Okay, we are expanding our construction sector. So that's good. Our transportation costs here are now pretty low. Perfect, minus 5%. 40 infrastructure. Plenty of infrastructure here, but we'll make good use of it. Nice. Engines. I have 1,000 peasants. I think this is the way to tell if we have peasants, whether we have labor available. Ooh, transportation. Okay, we'll start building that, right? That's next in our buildings queue. Yeah, railway in Los Rios. Let us just, expand the construction sector in Santiago. Get that done. Okay, our logs are becoming a little bit expensive. Iron, fabric. Fabric is a bit expensive. Fabric and logs. Our main... we have logging camps in Santiago as well. But, to be honest, our bigger logging camps are in Los Rios. Electric sawmills. Yeah, that's going to take a while. That needs... State has electricity. Yeah. This is just to produce wood or hardwood as well. Engines input goods shortage. Okay. Can we get this fully employed? We have to subsidize this. We have peasants here. Maybe it's qualifications they need. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Wheat farm, steam-powered thresher machines. Threshing machines. 9 years. Okay, that's some time away. Let's see. Can we? Well, so we're only producing 10 engines. Guys, come on. This needs to be running like all the time. Let's subsidize this because we need that. Okay, we're paying a lot now. Why are we paying that? Construction sector, fully employed. Logs and fabric. With another logging camp. I mean, okay, livestock ranches are scheduled. That's okay, that's our capitalist. That's good. Okay, anything we can do to automate here? No. Okay, wheat farms. Okay, we've automated our coal mines. Tooling workshops. Water tube boiler. Okay, more coal. 3,000 fewer laborers. Okay, level 2. Let's try that. Okay. Furniture manufacturers. Water boiler. Yeah, fuel. Okay, we're already using a water boiler here. Food industries. Producing sweetener. Okay, so other groceries. Consuming grain, producing groceries. I mean, I'm not sure if that's needed. So this is not even employed. I think it was our private sector that constructed this. Maybe it will be useful in the future. But I'm not 100% sure. And maybe we get rid of this wheat farm here and build it in Santiago instead. Maybe. Motor industries. Okay, we got more than enough motors. 2 railways here. We need 16. And another 16 we'll need here. That's 32. And another 10 we'll need here. Okay. We are subsidizing a lot of things all of a sudden, which is not great. Urban public trams. Okay. 60 generated pollution, transportation plus 30 more in total. Engines plus 12 more in total we need. And increased employment. Okay, so this is another way to get more transportation actually. Instead of being railways. Because railways also give us infrastructure. And railways take wood, coal, etc. Okay, so and we can probably hold off at level 2. We now have a lot of infrastructure. The next thing to do for our transportation, if the need for it arises, would be to change the urban centers. Okay. Government administration, filing cabinets, 200 bureaucracy, 40 taxation capacity. We got plenty of taxation capacity. Tooling workshops, water boiler. Okay, let's do that. Stimulate our coal industry. It actually needs to be stimulated, does it? Coal is already a little bit expensive. We can change this here. 2 more engines for more transportation. More employment. We can do that. We're actually building another railway. That won't come in for another 42 weeks. We can even change the wooden passenger carriages in Los Rios as well. Quinine unlocked. Perfect. Installation of quinine allows it to be used as a most effective medicine against the harsh effects of malaria. Removes all effects from malaria in your own colonies. Allows established colonies in states with severe malaria. Leads to a civilizing mission. Go to our institutions. And you cannot afford the 10 bureaucracy required for this investment level. Okay, let's go ahead and look at our decrees. For example, road maintenance, we could... Well, that's authority, right? That's authority. Right, bureaucracy. Okay, this is... Hang on. Market squares, services plus 50%. Wood and glass. Gas, street lights, services. How do we get government administration, right? 40 more paper. Do we have? No, we don't have government administration here. Hang on, we need this. How do we... We only need 10. How can we not have 10? We have 10. 10 and a half. Can we get just a little bit more? We don't need 200. What are we using it for? 7 trade routes. Okay, so trade routes we could cancel. What do we not need? Fertilizer. That will increase price of wheat. Maybe that was a little premature. It's fine, we'll deal with that in a bit. Okay, let's see. Does that just ruin our fertilizer situation? Probably. But we need fertilizer. Okay, well fine. We'll build a fertilizer plant. I want to say soon. That's 9 years. 9 years. Jesus. I mean, if we wanted to boost our research, we need to expand the university. That needs paper. If we wanted more bureaucracy, we also need paper. So could we perhaps build a paper mill? Plus 40 paper. It takes wood. I think that's the worst idea in Los Rios. We are kind of missing people. We are missing 5 stock ranches. Any way we can automate here? Production method. Fencing. No. Yeah, it's electricity, and then we could use fewer laborers. Food industry. No. Pot stills. Oh, that's just... Oh look, this industry can actually prioritize grocery production. We could also do pot stills and take sugar and produce liquor. And right now we're producing 45 groceries. We could instead... Do we have sugar? Sugar plantation? No, I think I've closed it down from before. Okay, that's good to know at least. Can actually produce liquor here. We could also take... Okay, we take 30 fish and less grain and some iron. That needs canneries. Canneries, okay. Produce groceries instead of... I mean, this could develop our fishing industry, but it doesn't look like anyone actually wants groceries, guys. I feel like people need to raise... Wait, let's do groceries. Groceries, food industries, pop needs, not needed. We just... Consumed by pops of wealth 1 to 29 basic food and 20 to 99. So everyone wants groceries. Hmm. Doesn't necessarily seem to be the case, however. These guys need luxury clothes. These are actually, they're spending their income fairly evenly across everything. Our poorest strata still spending a lot of money on grain. We need to... We'll bring that down when we discover fertilizers. Okay. Still building railways. 19 more weeks for railways in Los Rios. Right, giving us a bit of infrastructure. Wheat farms just to harvest. Okay, let's just do what we can. Wherever we can. Vineyards we've automated already. Tobacco plantations. As branches we can. Fishing wharves. Now that's refrigeration. Fishing wharves. What can they do? Simple fishing? Fishing trawlers. Okay, they could use some clippers. I thought our private sector actually built some shipyards. Fish is already pretty cheap though. So we want to upset that any further. Let's see, we need population growth to improve even further, but not sure. Los Rios. 309,000. 4,000 annually, and only 1,000 of that actually becomes employed. Birth rate. Do we still get the bonuses of... Yeah, we do get bonuses of birth rate from Fruitful and Multiply. Yeah, I think we're kind of stuck with this for now. It's the best we can do. Our GDP has stalled. Which GDP growth has stalled in the last couple of years. But that's... more vineyards. Okay, they are pretty profitable. Sorry. Vineyards. Basic production. Rail transportation. We'll get more rail out of here. Wine. It's really pretty cheap though. But fine, the private sector wants it. Let them have it. Okay, this is still concerning. We just don't have workers here. We need workers here. We need to start building. We need to simply... Tobacco plantations. Why? Livestock ranches here, wheat farms. Wheat farms we've automated. Wheat farms, can we steam threshing machines? That would take 9 years also, so. Tobacco. Just release as much labor into the labor force as we can. That. Naval base port. Okay, baking powder unlocked. Unlocks baking powder for food industries. Baked goods have been around since the dawn of civilization, but only with the advent of baking powder has baking at an industrial scale become truly possible. Knowledge of Bessemer process started to spread to us. What's Bessemer process for steel mills? Great. Leads to reinforced concrete. Leads to open hearth process. Okay. Okay, so food industries. Let's see. Baking powder. Where is this? Take a lot of grain and some sugar and get a lot of groceries out of here. Nobody wants groceries. I'm sad to report, but nobody wants groceries. People just want their grain. Groceries. Okay, they won't. Groceries are much cheaper than grain. Are they though? Let's have a look. What are they worth? 7.5, yeah, guys. Buy groceries. 7.5 versus grain. General staff unlocked. Having a set of officers to act as a conduit between the high command and the troops themselves allows for greater communication and effectiveness. Advanced tactics training for barracks. Advanced tactics training for conscription center. Unlocks skirmish infantry, military unit. Ammunition inputs, small arms input. Okay. Knowledge of power of the purse, plus 10 naval base max level. Take this moment and look at our barracks. Advanced tactics training. Total modifiers by 80. Training rate. Officers plus 250. Servicemen minus 250. Okay. I'll go ahead and do that. Here and here. More expensive, I'm guessing, but fine. Let's do that because although everything is, you know, quiet on the South American front, we have amicable and genial relations with Peru, Bolivia, who have 51 battalions. Kidding me? 70, in fact. I mean, really? 43 regular battalions, and we have 10 battalions. They do have population 3 times higher than us. So yeah, I guess if we can field 10, not surprised they can do 30. But still though, 18 flotilla. Tough. We need to be mindful of that, regardless of what they say. And Argentina has 40 battalions. How can they have 40 battalions with population only a little bit higher than ours? Pop growth of 260. While they have... What? Struggling. I'm doing something wrong, I think. We need to get our population growth up ASAP. But I guess it's because they have higher population. No, but the percentage-wise shouldn't change. I get it that... How do we increase our population growth? I frankly don't see any way. I mean, our standard of living is pretty good, to be honest. Better than either of those countries. Right? I mean, Peru, Bolivia. Okay, their population is growing at only 0.2. I would like to know birth rate. So mortality is roughly the same as ours. Their birth rate is higher. The net number of individuals the pop gains or loses over time is governed by its birth rate and mortality. Both metrics are governed by standard of living and modified by factors such as disease, dangerous working conditions, beneficial institutions, and available living space. Tell me. 41 unemployed, 22 peasants. Okay. We're building paper mills in Los Rios to get some local paper in. Yes. Okay, I think our yeah, there you go, transportation has been sorted. All of our industries need people. People. We still have 7 years for improved fertilizer. Okay, increase our investment in colonial affairs. That's great. Maybe it's because we have people moving to these, yeah, to over here. Can we also get these Patagonians somehow? Population 80,000 people. Can we get them kinda... Promote national. We have 100% assimilation and conversion here. We have road maintenance here. Gives us more infrastructure, construction efficiency, and yeah. Mainly for construction efficiency. We now have enough infrastructure. But cultures. Patagonian. 80,000 people. Can we get them to become South Andean? There you go. They are animist and Catholic. Well, the Catholics should convert to... can be assimilated, surely. Promote national values. Assimilation. Foreign pops whose culture is accepted in the country they live in and who do not live in one of their homelands may assimilate into one of the country's primary cultures. Is accepted. Country's accepted culture consists of its primary cultures plus any other cultures considered accepted due to the country's current citizenship law. These guys are not accepted. So they're kind of not assimilated. The country they live in. Okay, national supremacy. Can we get multiculturalism? Requires one of our human rights. All pops in Chile will immediately reconsider their interest group support. Cultures will be accepted based on always. Okay, all cultures accepted. So they will then assimilate. Cultural exclusion. Cultures will be accepted based on shares a cultural trait with any prime cultural trait. Aspects of a culture such as its dominant language from which part of the world it originates. Such as dominant language and from which part of the world it originates. Similarity between the cultural traits of a country's primary culture and the culture of a pop combined with the country's current citizenship law determines whether the pop is discriminated against or not. Pops can be discriminated against if their culture and or religion are not accepted in their country. Discriminated pops get paid less, have less political strength, are less likely to develop qualifications, naturally become radical over time, and are more likely to emigrate. Racial segregation shares a heritage cultural trait with any ethno-state. Only primary culture, okay. I'm not sure these guys will ever assimilate the Patagonians. Fine. I'm not sure we can do anything about that either. But we are slowly building and we are draining our coffers. That is also concerning. Cost. We need more bureaucracy, it seems like. Can we actually incorporate Chilean Araucania? Claims Argentina, discover resources. Interesting. These guys cannot incorporate a colony while it is still growing. Okay, but we could incorporate Chilean Araucania if we had more bureaucracy, which we can get if we just cancel some. Okay, let's build our paper mills, and then we can cancel importing paper here. Fine. Not making much progress with our GDP. But I guess to grow GDP, we need more productive industries. Either make our existing industries more productive, or build new industries that are productive. That's what we are building. We're building... Oh, why are you building textile mills in Los Rios, guys, when we have level 2 not fully employed in Santiago? That's a bit frustrating. Kind of run out of labor. That is concerning. Why do we need shipyards? Like, honestly. Consumption. 5 from ports. Can we not just import them? We are importing clippers. So, Shipyards. I mean, yeah, they're not employing anyone anyway. Do they do any harm? Or just have them there? They do seem to be productive. University. 5 paper gives us 2 innovation. 10 paper for 3 innovation. Clerical educators. Secular academia. Okay. I mean, our base innovation is 50. So if we wanted to, if we built 5 size university and employed, at least we're not employing that many people. We're employing what? 1,500 laborers, 1,500 clerks. 1,000 academics, 1,000 clergymen, still 5,000. So I guess every building employs 5,000 people. So if we employed 20 more thousand people here, we could get plus 10 innovation, which would be an actual reasonable 50 plus 10, 20% boost to our research. That would be something we can actually feel. Water tube boiler. Okay, let's do water tube boiler and release some of the labor from here. Steel mills can also actually use a water steel boiler. Let's just get people into the labor force. Mechanized looms. That would be nice. Mechanized workshops. It's only 3 years. Plus 10 economy of scale building cap. Wait. Mechanized tools. Probably somewhere in production, isn't it? Mechanized workshops we needed. And that need canneries as well for food industries. Let's crystal glass. Maybe this is what we get next. Get crystal glass after that. Steel railway cars. Rotary valve engine for paper mills, steel mills, motor industries. Production method. 8 years. Postal savings unlocked. A valuable method for people to save money even if they do not have access to a bank. Postal savings promote both the storage and flow of money among even the poorest of citizens. Okay, 15% farmers and shopkeepers investment pool contribution. 20% maximum cash reserves. Sure. We'll take it. Although, actually, let's just do... Let's remove this. Dynamite. How long would that take? 3 and 3, 6. Dynamite. Yeah, we actually. Let's do dynamite next. And we can do mechanized workshops and crystal glass. Because we are running a deficit. We need our gold mines. Actually, here we are. Yeah, this is how we fix our deficit. Let's upgrade to condensing engine pump. More tools and more coal. But a lot more gold. Yeah, coal mines. Okay, we're already doing condensing engine pump. Yeah. And once we get dynamite, we can build. We'll need explosives. Produce an explosives factory, which needs fertilizer and sulfur. So we'll be able to build a fertilizer sulfur plants. Sulfur then will go into fertilizers. It will also go into explosives. And explosives will feed our mining industry. We need dynamite. That's the next big step up. We'll build a lot of profitable industries from dynamite once we have dynamite. Paper mills in Los Rios. Let's see. Okay, let's do now market. Cancel import of paper. We're exporting iron, so that's good. Exporting tools, that's good. That's something. Right, importing clippers. One. How about we start importing clippers and help our domestic shipyard industry? Can we now incorporate this? Cannot incorporate quality while it is still growing. No, there was no point in doing that, but it's okay. Still, oh, we're still fixed. I think some of the imbalances in our economy helped our domestic economy. And here we are. But we could do also import grain. We could import even more grain. Amount 10. Let's go ahead and import grain just to bring its price down as much as we can. Guys, what's going on? This needs to be full all the time. Fertilizers. Logging camps and wheat farms. Where? In Santiago, in Los Rios. We need more population. Right now we're capped by population. Not enough people. We will stop building stuff for a second. Let's just rebuild our cash balance. Let's turn this up to speed 5, I think. Clippers input goods shortage in Chilean market. I mean, to be honest, I don't really care that much. I guess we care because we're spending government goods, 500 on clippers. Can we produce a bit more, guys? We do have shipyards. They're supposed to be doing something. There you go, they've employed some people. So hopefully that sorts itself out. Whaling stations also. They just keep building without any regard for whether there is any labor force to support this. But I mean, there's nothing else we can do to release labor out of here. Right? Steam powered thresher. Water tube boiler. Right, fewer laborers employed. Sulfur. Good paper industry, which we could actually do. Can we do exports? Tobacco. We can export tobacco. We export tools. Wine, wood. We can export wood. The Argentinian market. Peru, Bolivian, 45 we could export. We kind of need clippers, no. Clothes, no. Coal. Not sure, do we want to export our coal? 15%. Look at our gold mines though. Coal is... Chile market, it costs 40. How come here it says it costs 15 compared to base price? In Los Rios, in Chile market, it's plus 31% to base price. Interesting. Let's keep this running at 5. More shipyards. I mean, what are you doing? Why are we building more shipyards, guys? No idea. Private sector is just kind of going crazy, if I'm honest. Steel motor tech. Let's see if there's any complete nonsense that they've built that we just want to get rid of. Santiago has 2 tobacco plantations. I mean, and of all the things we have, livestock ranches. We need livestock ranches for fabric, fertilizer, etc. We really need tobacco farms. 8,000 people employed here. I'm not sure. Los Rios. We need coal mines, we need textile, we need food industries. I'm sorry, but we just don't need it. And it's not employing anyone anyway, though. So that's fine. Tooling workshops. Not really employing anyone either. Size 2. For a joke. We need furniture. Okay. Fishing wharves. 5,000 people employed here. It does produce fish. Whaling stations. No one gets employed here. Who wants oil? Nobody wants oil, guys. I don't know why you've built it. Frankly. Whaling stations. Livestock ranches we need. Tobacco plantations. Minus 20% price here. Not sure we need 2 in Santiago. We have 5 side tobacco plantations in total. We can't even export it anywhere in any case. Liquor, iron, groceries, grain, furniture. Wood. Do we want to export our wood though? Yeah, we actually could export our wood. Argentina. Peruvian, Bolivian market. Predicted trade revenue after tariffs, minus 34. Predicted price impact on wood in Peruvian, Bolivian market, 23 to 21. And for us, it would go from 20 to 21. Predicted units of wood exported, 10. What's the amount? Predicted units of wood exported, 25. Okay, impact on wood in Argentinian market, it goes from 35 to 31. And for us, it's just a small increase. Let's try this. That should raise our GDP. Oh, wait. We need bureaucracy. What's going on? Oh, we're establishing a lot of trade routes. Okay, let's cancel furniture since we're producing furniture now. Exporting wood, getting grain. Yeah, we are importing a lot of grain. Exporting iron. Importing clothes. But we are producing clothes now, so let's get rid of that. Okay, we're back to positive bureaucracy. Liquor. Do we need liquor population? How important is liquor? Not particularly important, is it? Pop needs 8. We need some of it. Okay, we'll hover on 0 net bureaucracy. Shipyards, really? Really, shipyards? Really need improved fertilizers and dynamite ASAP. But I mean, it's gonna take 5 years and another 8 years, 13 years to get both of those. 13 must be 1867 by then. Let's take a look. We're okay. bourgeoisie is loyal again. Paper input goods shortage. Local. Paper goods. Paper mills. Paper input in Chilean markets. We're not producing any paper. That's because we don't have enough people. Universities needs paper. Let's go to the market then. Import. Paper. Companies. Fabric in the Chile market is quite expensive. Clippers tools. Shortage of small arms. Dye shortage in Chilean market. Import. Or small arms. Small arms we could. Let's try this. What else? What else was it? Shortage of dyes. King market. 9 convoys. I don't want to trade with. I don't want to make Argentina any stronger. Inefficient agriculture. The industrialists have started complaining about the existence of subsistence farms in Chile and Araucania, stating that their undeniable inefficiency should immediately be addressed. The fertile soul of our people suffers, relegated to tired and callous hands, too exhausted from manual labor to perform at a decent level. Too poor to be able to use more advanced tools that would make them more profitable. This industry is just a useless investment. Okay, we should follow their advice. Chilean Araucania gets plus 25% migration attraction, plus 5% upper strata become more radical. They serve our purposes. Ooh, industrialists lose 1. We can afford to lose 1 for what, 5 years. They serve our purposes. Okay. We are approaching 1861. Let's get to January 1861 and then we can probably make a cut here. I mean, we're just building more coal mines, sugar plant. I mean, Christ, they just keep building up in Los Rios. We just don't have the people, guys. Yeah, we'll see how we deal with that, guys. We'll probably make a cut here. At least we are back in surplus. For absolutely no reason, we could just pay our bureaucrats more. I mean, just because we have nowhere to spend money. And we don't want to build anything, since we're out of... Oof. Hang on. Bureaucracy deficit. Okay, let's close the game here. Let's make a cut for the episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope to see you in the next episode, where we will tackle this bureaucracy shortage. And yeah, see what else we can do to boost our population growth. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.